All right, folks, I've got a story for you today. It's about a man named John. Imagine John, regular guy, good job, lovely family. But then, one day, things took a turn for the worse. John found himself in a sticky situation at work. A misunderstanding led to serious allegations against him. Now, you might think, no big deal, right? Just explain it and move on. But, oh, if only it were that simple. John decided to handle the situation himself. He thought lawyers were a waste of money. He believed he could explain his side and everything would be fine. But the legal world isn't that straightforward, folks. Without a lawyer, John walked into the courtroom blind. He didn't know the procedures, the legal jargon, or how to present evidence properly. The opposition's lawyer? A real shark. He tore John's arguments apart. Days turned into weeks, and the stress started to show. John couldn't focus at work. His performance plummeted. At home, the tension was palpable. Arguments with his spouse, missing out on his kids' events. It was taking a toll on every aspect of his life. One evening, after a particularly grueling day in court, John sat down with his friend Mike. Mike had been through a divorce recently and had hired a lawyer. He saw the toll this was taking on John and said, "You need help, man. Get a lawyer. Trust me, it's worth it." John finally gave in and hired a seasoned attorney. It wasn't cheap, but almost immediately, things started to change. His lawyer knew the law inside out. He navigated through the paperwork, presented evidence effectively, and challenged the opposition's claims with finesse. Suddenly, John wasn't fighting alone. He had an expert in his corner. The courtroom felt less intimidating, and he started seeing a glimmer of hope. His lawyer not only defended him, but also advised him on how to handle his stress and manage his relationships during this tough time. Gradually, the tide turned in John's favor. The false allegations were dismissed, and John could finally breathe again. He returned to his job with a renewed focus, and his home life started to mend. The takeaway here? Legal issues are not a DIY project. Sure, hiring a lawyer might seem expensive, but the cost of not having one can be far greater. So, if you ever find yourself in a legal bind, don't hesitate. Hire a lawyer. It's not just about winning the case. It's about safeguarding your life, your career, and your peace of mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. Stay informed, stay protected.